Hey guys, how's it going? I wanted to make a quick video today about these dinners here. Amy's Mexican Casserole, and I'm hoping that's going to be real good. So we're going to open her up here, and the directions say, let me break out my Cool Rays. The directions say to microwave, make a 1-inch slit in the overwrap and cook on high for 4 to 5 minutes. So we'll call that 4.5. How's that? 4 minutes 30 seconds. And let set for 1 minute. So we'll see how that goes. Let me break out this tool of mine. There's about a 1-inch slit. Let me close that up before I hurt somebody. Oop. Let's do this. Maybe. And doing this kind of one-handed, so I'm gonna throw this in the microwave. We'll put it on. Am I in there? Let's put it up. We'll go 4, 3, come on, 0. Well, isn't that ironic? Through the magic of television, we've got this little yowie. Woo! Is that hot? There. So that's what it looks like. And now for the true test. We got some loveliness there. If you could smell it, it smells like those little burritos that you can buy at Walmart. They're just little. They're about like this, and you can get like 8 of them for $2.60, you know, out of the freezer. That's what it smells like. It looks all right. Woo! That's hot, man. Wow. What a taste. I guess it tastes like Mexican casserole. And I'm gonna grab, man, I'm gonna grab my water because I don't want to burn my mouth, the lining of my mouth. What it tastes like though is that it needs a little something, and I think what it needs, some of this red chunk. This good stuff, sriracha sauce, and I'm gonna try it. Let's start out and take another bite plain. It's really nice. I would highly recommend this. Nice size meal too. Good lunch maybe, you know, just something to hold you over. But I think probably with all the corn and stuff, you probably shouldn't eat a whole lot more than this. Oh, that's good. Let's try it with a little sriracha. See how it does. Man, it's hot. Oh, that's the ticket right there. But let's put a generous, see if we're getting that in the shot. Let's get a generous amount. You can get that at Walmart. It's in the international section, I think. It's not in the Mexican though. This is a Chinese, I think. Super good stuff. I feel like I'm wearing this. Probably am. Show you a little trick I learned. Old truck driver trick I learned from an old truck driver. I bought the whole ones. Sometimes I buy the ones that are, you know, the little narrow ones. That are about that big. But sometimes it's nice to have the big ones too, so I kind of rotate them out. But anyway, we got We got a pretty generous portion of sriracha sauce on there. Let's see what that does for it. Get a little. That is super good. That's the ticket right there. It tastes, like I said, it smells like those little burritos. I can't remember the name brand of them, but they're in the frozen section and they're cheap, really cheap. But I don't know. I can't tell now because the sriracha sauce has kind of changed it. But oh, that is so good. Now they don't give these away. I think they're about $4.39 a piece. They got a big variety of different ones. Chinese food. Trying to think. There's several of these Mexican ones. I'll be trying those later on. They've got a General Tso's chicken. I love that stuff. If I go to a Chinese restaurant, but it looks a little bit different than what I'm used to at a Chinese restaurant. So I'll be trying that one too. We'll get that on here, and I'll let you know how these are. But this is Amy's. Let me get this box up here again. Amy's Organic Bowls, and they've got a bunch of different flavors. Like I said, throw them in the microwave for 4 minutes, and you're eating, man. Great lunch. This would be a great lunch. It's let me read the calories on here. It is too small for my eyes. Oh Lord, that sriracha's kicking my butt. It's 380 calories, but it's only 140 calories from fat. So that's kind of good. The ratio, probably you can find videos on that on YouTube or something that'll tell you about the ratio of calories to calories from fat. There's the lower the calories from fat, the better for you. But no matter what you eat, no matter how you do it, you're eating some kind of fat. 4 grams of sugar, and a serving is 1 container. So this is a 1 serving. 4 grams of sugar is 1 teaspoon. So remember that. 4 grams of sugar, 1 teaspoon. Easy way to break it down. 32% of fiber. It's got 12 grams of protein. So I mean, this is really good for you. It's a good source of protein. Not a bunch of calories. About the same amount of calories as a McDouble, except this isn't irradiated. And if you take a McDouble and put it in you see videos where they take and put them in those crystal, like a butter dish. You put the thing over it, and a year later, the thing looks exactly the same. I would imagine that this probably will not look that great in a little while, which is good because you want something that'll break down, that your body can break down and digest. So, other than the corn, I wish it wasn't loaded with corn. The sriracha is the ticket, though. That just took it over the top. It's really good by itself. It's not spicy, even though it's a Mexican food. Let me see what that says. No GMO. Gluten-free. That's important. And blah, 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 blah. I don't really see anything exciting. I mean, you can get your own and read it, I guess, but nutritionally, this is good. Now, the guy named Flav, it's a channel called Flav City with Bobby somebody. I don't know. But he turned me on to these Amy's things. I was watching his videos, and I said, man, I got to try those. And then I found them in the grocery store, and I grabbed some. So here we are. And this stuff is good, man. It's really good. I would highly recommend it if you got a freezer. I've got a freezer up there. I got one of those dorm size refrigerators with a freezer, separate door. You got to go to Walmart's, the great big Walmarts. You can't go to the ones that say they're a super center, but they're not that big. You look at the size of the building, and if it's a huge building, then you can get the freezers with the double tops. But they don't sell, all Walmarts don't sell the same stuff, and don't let them fool you into thinking that they do. This stuff is wonderful. Amy's Mexican Casserole. I would highly recommend it from the frozen section. Even if you don't have a freezer, but if you got a microwave, you can stop and get one and just cook it right then, or grab two and put it in your cooler, and it'll help keep your cooler cool, I guess. So as long as you eat them quick. But I highly recommend Amy's Mexican Casserole, baby. Woo, that stuff is spectacular. If you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. And I'll put a link in the description to Flav City. Okay, you guys need to start watching Flav City. That's a good show. It's, you know, he's got a good show. He goes down through the grocery stores, and he walks down an aisle. Like if he's doing cereal, he'll walk down and just start grabbing boxes of cereal, reading the ingredients and explaining to you why they're not good for you or why they're really good for you. And he tells you which ones are the best for your body to eat. He does that with everything, protein shake, drink, powder, and stuff like that. Really interesting guy, Flav City. All right, so check him out. And like I said, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. If you got any comments, put them down there in the bottom. Alrighty, you guys have a great one, and we'll see you next time. I think we'll use the magic of television here and trim this down a bit. Well, isn't that ironic? Okay, so now we got the dish here. I guess it's lit up okay. Let me turn this light on. Maybe that'll light it a little better. Oh man. Wow. That's good. That's really good, but man, that'll light your fire.